Hello everyone, my name is Alicia Jackson. I'm a licensed professional counselor. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. And of course, subscribe. We got good stuff going. And if you're returning, well, thank you so much. Welcome back. And make sure to subscribe as well. Let's get into it. Today's topic is about, I should really say this week's topic. This week's topic is about how to know you are ready for a romantic relationship. How you know you're ready to enter one, right? And really this information can be used for friendships as well, because it's still the similar skills. They just show up and are impacted differently in romantic relationships. Okay, so the first one is emotional intelligence. We do need to have some sense of emotional intelligence to manage and navigate emotions. So if you don't know what emotional intelligence is, it's really the ability to manage, understand, share, and handle feelings in others as well, right? And be able to navigate them. And I've also made a video about emotional intelligence, so if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. But that is definitely needed. So you need to be able also to be aware of yourself, to know how you show up, have truly a connection with your feelings, and be able to express yourself in your relationships. Very, very important. So if that's an area of growth, work on it for sure, so that you can be your best self. You can get your needs met in your relationship, but also be what your partner needs as well. The second thing that you need in order to manage and thrive in a romantic relationship is that you need to have your own sense of identity and know your worth. Oftentimes people enter into relationships with the idea that the other person is validating their worth, that being in this relationship makes them feel worthy. And when we do that, that is very dangerous, because it can be very hard to leave these relationships if that's needed. It can also lead to you compromising yourself in the relationship, and losing your voice in the relationship. So it is so important for you to know your worth before entering into a relationship, and also have your own sense of identity. Know who you are. Know what you need, know your likes, your dislikes, all of that, so that you can be able to communicate that to your partner, because that's going to help them meet you where you are. Super important. So what we need, the third thing, is we need to have a secure sense in ourselves to set boundaries. We need to be able to set boundaries for ourselves. Super important. You can't put it on your partner to make sure your needs met. You are the one who is responsible for making sure your needs are met. Yes, you have to say what you mean what you say, and ask for what you want, and tell somebody when what they're doing is not okay. It is needed, and you need to have that voice in order to make sure that happens. Next thing that you need in order to navigate romantic relationships, begin any relationship, is navigating conflict. Conflict happens. It is natural. It's normal. You're going to have your own experiences. You have your own perceptions, your own view, your own experiences. And everybody brings likes and dislikes to the table. And that's okay. And knowing how to be able to communicate with your partner, knowing how to accept responsibility, to not be defensive or feel like it's a personal attack, to know that you, because this is going back to like having that secure sense of self, like knowing that, okay, they don't like it when I do this. That doesn't mean that all of me is bad, or they think I'm a horrible person. They just don't like it when I do this, and that is okay. And I will adjust for them, or I may choose not to adjust, and that might be a conversation that needs to happen further. So being able to navigate conflict, it is crucial, because avoiding conflict only leads to more conflict. And we're very conflict avoidant. We will just stop talking. We'll start, we'll ghost. We'll do all these things. And that just leads to either relationships that ended because of something small, and then you're left wondering, like, why did it end? Or needs not getting met, which is going to lead to resentment and offense that just keeps happening over and over again, right? So definitely no, conflict is cool. It is, I promise. Two last things that we need in order to navigate romantic relationships. One, if you have dated in the past, that you've taken time to assess the relationship. What you did, how you showed up in the relationship, what you learned about yourself from the relationship. All those things are truly important for you to take in for yourself, and even notice patterns too. Like, am I dating the same person? Or, this keeps happening, or I'm getting the same feedback in every relationship. Now I need to look at myself to figure out what's up with that, what's going on with that, and attending to that, right? Becoming curious. Super important to help you to be better for yourself and also in future relationships. And the last one, which is the hardest, I have to say the hardest, but the last one the last thing that we need in order to know if we are truly ready for a romantic relationship is truly addressing the things in the past hurts that we've experienced, specifically in our childhood. And I'm going to say this carefully because I don't believe that someone has to be completely healed, whatever that looks like, to be in a romantic relationship. I do believe that we need to be aware of our childhood experiences and how they've impacted us to be able to navigate a romantic relationship in the right way. And we also do need to be able to manage our emotions and take care of ourselves when conflict arises, or when those past things are like resurface in our relationships. Okay. And so addressing them, attending to them, and taking the necessary steps is very, very important. Oftentimes our relationships that we do have with our parents show up in our romantic relationships. They do. They're just directly correlated, just from my experience with working couples and working with and even individuals as they're working through their stuff. It truly shows up. And so taking a look at that for yourself, so that you know what you need to do in order to navigate your relationships moving forward. So I hope this helps you know how to know when you're ready to enter in a romantic relationship. There's work that needs to be done in order to do that. Relationships they look beautiful, right, on Instagram and the like, and at the same time they are work. And in order to do the work of the relationship, you have to have these things. You have to be able to attend to yourself, to know yourself, to set boundaries, to navigate conflict, to know your past wounds and be able to soothe them and manage them and manage your emotions. You have to be able to do these things in order to show up and be your best self in a relationship. So I hope this helps. Thanks so much for watching, and you take care. And be sure to, subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Peace.